This next update sounds like a storyline that you'd find on a Netflix, and it is. There is a 2017 documentary about a cold case murder called Keepers, and the story just took another turn in case you've ever seen it. The murder occurred way back in 1969. A 20-year-old Baltimore woman named Joyce Malecki was killed on the Fort Meade military base in Maryland. Her brother Daryl Malecki is now 70 years old. He reports that last week the FBI contacted him about the FBI's new plan to exhume his sister Joyce Malecki's body. The FBI is looking for new and more evidence as to her killer. The Netflix documentary, The Keepers, is about Malecki's murder and also allegations of sexual abuse at the Archbishop Keough High School in Baltimore in the 1960s and 70s. Despite the decades-long murder investigation, Malecki's killer has never been identified. Executive Director of the Maryland Crime Victims Resource Center and legal representative for the Malecki family, Kurt Wolfgang, joins me. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you tell me, they're going to exhume this woman after all these years. What clue are they looking for? I assume it's DNA, or I mean, do they have a specific mission?
The FBI is very tight-lipped, as you might imagine, as I'm sure you've experienced in the past, but they have indicated to us that the reason for the exhumation is to gather evidence. I think the best speculation we have is that they're looking for DNA evidence. We think that they wouldn't be doing this if they didn't have a good, solid, strong lead.
Did this request to exhume or the notification of family come out of the blue, or has the family gotten wind that they thought that something was coming or happening?
Well, I am very proud to say that our organization has been working for about 2 years to get the lead out of the FBI. And in maybe the past 6 months, there's been some activity here and some activity there. But of course, we're all surprised at the concept of exhuming Joyce after 54 years.
Now, Sister Catherine was also murdered, right? Back in a long time ago?
Yes.
Right. Now, was her murder solved?
No. And there were many similarities between the murders. That's why the Malecki murder ended up in the Keepers series. They were done within 4 days of each other, within a very close proximity. They were both young, pretty girls. Their cars were both found abandoned with the keys in them. Things of that nature led people to the obvious conclusion that at least there was a possibility that two murders were connected.
All right, Father Maskell, he died in 2001. He was exhumed in 2017, but was there any evidence from exhuming his body to time to either murder?
Well, we assume not. Once again, because of the fact that there are ongoing investigations, it's sometimes difficult to get information from the police or the FBI. The FBI were involved in the Joyce Malecki murder because she was murdered on Fort Meade. The lead investigation for the murder of Sister Kathy Sesnick was the Baltimore City Police Department.
But did these two women know each other? I know that Joyce Malecki went to the same church as this priest, but did the two women did they know each other, if you know?
Not to my knowledge, but as you said, that they both knew this priest who has been, who essentially is one of the worst ones that was uncovered in the recent investigation revealing long-time sexual abuse and cover-up in the Archdiocese of Baltimore.
So it's a fascinating investigation. So I don't know when they're going to do the exhumer, but I'll be interested to see if they can solve this. Kurt Wolfgang, thank you, sir.
Very welcome.